So I've been trying to figure out for my specific life journey. Oh, okay. Yeah, my grandpa has a straight afro. Um, yeah. So even if my hair looks like it's less, whatever, that's neither here nor there. But so it's a rainy day today. And in my life journey, in this body that I incarnated in, um, God gave me a little bit of a I don't want to say problem in a way like kind of like a math problem or like a puzzle, of how to do things or find ways around things, um, that most people don't have to deal with. So yeah, my eyes are pretty bad. I've paid for driving lessons before. You can't rent a car or get a car off the lot without a driver's license. And if you buy a car and drive it without a license to get your license or teach yourself how to drive, then you can get your car impounded. And since my dad died when I was 9, he didn't teach me how to drive. I've had exes before who said they were going to teach me how to drive, but they didn't. Um, which I understand, like, it's not anybody else's responsibility but mine. Um, so yeah, so now that that's out of the way, that's why I don't drive and I don't have a car. Um, so yeah, like okay, so there was this place they said they were hiring for a medical assistant, and I felt like I had good enough experience, like things that I did put together, like me going to school for massage therapy and how we did CPR certification and helping people into wheelchairs or out of wheelchairs or off the floor into a wheelchair. So it's like that, and then it was, um, even though I didn't finish, me going to school for to be a pharmacy technician. Um, and it's so weird because like on my resume, I don't even put that since I didn't graduate, and it's so slighting to me, but it's okay because I have a spiritual path. So spiritual paths always look different than material, and I'm glad that God told me that. So I don't take things personal as far as like my intellect or how hard I work and things like that, as not being perceived the same. But so yeah, God gave me a spiritual journey. So it's like a lot of the things I learn are about mankind and people's ways, like um yeah, mostly. But it was so weird because it's like with the medical assistants, I called them because I looked at the address they gave me and it was in a shopping center. But I literally looked at all the like closed in and looked at all the buildings, and they said that their building didn't have a name yet. Because I asked them, I was like, which one is it, because I was like reading them their neighboring buildings, and these girls told me that they don't know the name of their building, but they told me that it has gray and blue on it. And it's just like, okay, I don't have a car and it's raining today, so I can't Uber up there and be walking around in the rain looking for the building that they talking about. But I would love to work as a medical assistant. I always wanted to work in the hospital, actually. Um, I would just need to, I guess, get vaccinated again. Um, yeah, I don't like to be um, in the hospital, but I like to work in the hospital, if that makes sense. Um, yeah. So I was like, okay, I guess I might see about that tomorrow, or I'll like call them because she said that she was doing interviews today. Because I could have came in yesterday too, but that's when my classes started. So yeah. But like I'm very grateful to God for the experience because it's like it's very interesting. Um when I was a kid, I used to always feel weird, but it was like my childhood prepped me for my life journey. Even if I'm still in the middle of it, like at first I would be like, oh my God, I never have any friends. Oh my God, like people don't understand me. Oh my God, like everybody's always making fun of me because of my socioeconomical status. And it's just like, this is human nature. Um, like sometimes I'll ask God, like, why does he have me down here with these people? Because like I feel like people never understand where I'm coming from, or it's always my input is always too hard for other people to understand or to accept. So it's kind of like, what is the point of me having this experience? I mean, I appreciate my experience for myself, but it's like, um, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it doesn't fit in with others. But like I said, I used to view that as something wrong. It's not wrong. I'm very appreciative to be as wonderfully and specifically made as I am. It comes with a lot. And it's very amazing. And then when it comes to spiritual paths, I like to look at other ascended masters, especially like Jesus, because people told him all the time he was lying. He didn't know what he was talking about. People who came from where he was from didn't really mess with him. People didn't give him respect in his family. Um, Things like that. And it's like, yeah, Jesus had followers or whatever, but like the weight of the world was too much for them. Um, so yeah. Well, not too much for all of them, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like spiritual battles dressed up in material happen all the time. Like people literally accused Jesus of doing what they were doing. They thought that Jesus was being blasphemous and all these things when he was just telling the truth. So it's like I like to look at Jesus as a good example. Yeah.